that should do it. Let me put my phone away. Are we recording? Oh. Hey guys, Samuel here today. I guess it's always Samuel though, huh? Anyways, I have my best friend helping me out again. He's pretty much part of my team at this point. Sorry for the acoustics, okay, for those of you who it does bother. But we're shooting here inside of the library this time. I think my friend and I kind of just found out, it's like, why don't we just shoot inside of a library instead of freaking putting our lives on the line on every freaking video? Like, I think you guys saw that one video, right? Where he was like, Samuel, it's freezing. And like, it was a really bad video because it was like the video, the video wasn't bad. It was more like, it was just super cold. And I don't want to be in that again, okay? I think, Leon, would you want to be in that again? No, he doesn't want to be in that again. No. Okay. So today I just want to talk about just a really small topic, and it's just about. It's kind of just like one main question, and I was asking my best friend here when we walked in. It's about, who created God, and it's a very controversial question because it's like nowadays we live in a day where it's like, when we see something, it's like, well, what made it? Like, I remember playing Minecraft a good while ago. Meaning like, I don't know, like 10 years ago or something, whenever I last played it. And so I remember playing it, and one of the things that you'll eventually come across is, lava. And you're like, and I guess a whole bunch of other substances like water, right? And so one of the cool things is like when water and lava obviously unite, what does it make? It either makes cobblestone, I think, or obsidian, which is, I think, even cooler. And so it's like, okay, well, we know what created these two things. It was lava and water, and that's how pretty much the whole environment of Minecraft is pretty much made, as far as we know, right? But it's like when we think about God, we're obviously like, well, who created God? And something that's very interesting is, if you know God's real name, which is Yahweh, that name usually, like, as far as I'm aware, usually a lot of the names in the Old Testament always had a meaning, which is kind of funny because we're about to dive into that really quick. But usually every name in the Old Testament always had a meaning behind it. And one of the cool things about the name Yahweh, one of the closest, translations to that name is always. He's always there. He's always been. And like, I asked my friend, I'm like, well, what would your response be if someone asked you who created God? And his response is just that. It's that he's always been. It's not like someone created him. It's just he always was there. And that's one of the first things as a believer, or even as a new believer, as someone who's wanting to believe in Jesus, that's something that someone would be required to believe, is that a person must believe that he's always been and he's always there. Of course you don't have to, right? So it's by choice, you get to choose, but that's one of the first steps of faith. That's one of the first steps to knowing your Creator, is recognizing that he's always been. Because remember, my religion, what I believe in, what other people might believe in, it's all steps of faith. It's like theories, and I think I was explaining about it like a while ago, but I'll always talk about it because it's very important. Like, a lot of people don't have a relationship with God, and some people don't want to pursue it because it's just confusing. And I don't blame you, because there's a lot of people who have made it confusing. But one thing I will say is, if you do want to get to know God, or or at least like try it out or something, it's exactly that. You have to try, and it's just by baby steps. And hopefully on this channel or on other channels, you can be guided, and you could take baby steps of faith to know your Creator and know that everything that you see around you is for you. As far as like the mountains, the ocean, all of like this, over like the 6,000 species here in the world, God created it for us. You know, but cool beans. Yeah, that's all. So I wanted to pretty much say in this video, just kind of going over that topic, that God has always been, and He always was, and always will be. I like the way that my friend put it. He was here even before the universe began. He was here before anything began. I think as far as we know right now, the oldest star is like 14.5 billion years old, I think. I think this world was created like around like 13.8, if I'm not mistaken. I'm fact checking for my best friend because he knows everything. I'm just joking. Yeah, I think the oldest star that we know is 14.5 billion years old, but he was before that. And it's honestly something really crazy to ponder. And something that I was thinking about yesterday actually was, it's like, you know, if we were to really understand the complexity of this, of God, I think we would probably die by the amount of so much information that was going in our head. But yeah, God bless you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing day and enjoy yourselves. Anyways, that's all.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, let me say that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Support the channel. God bless you guys.
That took like 10 minutes. We were talking for like an hour.
I was talking for like an hour?
For like an hour, bro. We need to leave.
It's 12:11. We got until 1:30.